We're playing Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. We are playing as NightSass. I'm trying to be as NightSass as possible, with some varying degrees of success. And I'm doing all kinds of silly German accents and trying really hard to not be really terrible at them. So, if that sounds like your jam, welcome. Welcome to the show. I just finished doing a kind of intentionally botched Shadowrun. It felt like an episode of Mirrorshades. It really did. And once it was done, I got interviewed by this Luca dude, and yeah, and he walked me through my new job with them. So they might give me jobs. The lodge. I'm just gonna double check and make sure that the game saved after that. Yeah, it did. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm working through. There's a bunch of like main quest content that I can be doing, and I've got some other side quests and stuff too. So let's go and pick up a side quest and work our way through that. Yeah, look at how smooth. Look at it go. Oh, nice and smooth now. Oh, so much better. I'm playing NightSass as a street samurai. I currently have, let's see, really high quickness and ranged combat. Rifle's my main jam. Everything else is kind of low, right? My charisma is also super high. But my charisma is boosted because I'm wearing this ballistic cloth suit, which you can see here, which does not fit my body the way that a suit would. It's just a skin, which is annoying. And then I've got my Colt M23. So let's see. I've got yeah, I've just got my main mission. Let me run back to. I'm gonna run back to the mission computer and just double check and make sure that I'm not missing anything, because I did just get back. God, I should. If it wasn't so blazing hot, I would totally wear a black turtleneck and do the sprockets dance. Because Germany. That being said, here's a Scottish guy. Blitz's eyes widen when he sees the drone you're carrying. He looks anxious. Oh, hey Chief. How's it going? I found this drone in that hotel vault. Does it belong to you? Yeah, Chief, that's mine. I didn't want to say anything at the time since it was my idea to have you loot the vault in the first place. Whoa, he got... Okay, gotta work my way back in the accent. Loot the vault in the first place? This is the thing about accents. We were talking about this last episode. It takes a little to, like, run up to them sometimes, so... Right. I didn't want to say anything at the time since it was my idea to have you loot the vault in the first place. Right, okay. Vault. Loot the vault. Yeah, he went totally full Beatles. Would have saved me some running if you went clean. He forgot about it. Honestly, Chief, I'm just glad to see her up and running again. How'd you pull that off, by the way? Malit fixed your drone. Says won't listen to anyone but you. No, I'm gonna lie. I'm good with a wrench. It was me. All me. NightSass. Yeah, I wrote a custom stack for her. I'm the only one she'll listen to. So, can I have her back? Sure. There you go. Fix the drone. DVD player. And your pet Dante. Oh, puppy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to talk to this guy. Maybe Glory will talk to me some more. Maybe I can unlock some more Glory backstory. Nope. Okay, no, she doesn't care. It's not talk time. Double check my jobs here. 3 unread messages. Vid regarding payback is sweet. The screen flickers to life and Maxim's face appears. Maxim was the smuggler from before. He's wearing a broad grin. You can hear the sounds of celebration in the background. Hey there, Muscle. Not sure if Tuck gave me the right address, but I figured it was worth a shot. Don't know if you heard, but our favorite poly club got hit from all sides by the F-state today. It was glorious. Anyway, just thought you'd want to share the good news. Thanks for your help back there. I don't think we would have made it out without you. Take care, NightSass. You too, goatee. From Alexander to NightSass. Hey, NightSass. Uncle Dietrich told me I should message you here, so I figured I should. He probably told you I'm living at Samuel's, eh? That's where I am. It's different. I'll give it that much. I don't get pressured to hurt people here, so that's good. Nobody smacks me around, even though I can tell a lot of the orcs and trolls want to. I do get yelled at a lot and called a lot of names, but I guess making me feel bad about that kind of thing is part of the plan. It kind of sucks right now, but at least nobody's going to make me kill anyone. Uncle D says it's going to get better. Maybe it will. I don't know. Anyway, what I most wanted to say was thanks for not killing me back at the compound. I had a gun on you and you totally could have, but you didn't, so thanks. I'm really glad about that. Alexander. Regarding we need to talk. Okay, Dr. Asshole. Alright, I guess I'll go do that. All pending and active jobs. Here we go. NightSass. Here you'll find the complete transcript of my conversation with Herr Schmidt, a potential client. Herr Schmidt is Mr. Johnson in the German continuity of the game. As you will see, the details of the job are quite a bit more vague than I would like, but the payout is quite substantial. After reading the transcript, you may choose whether or not to accept the job. If you respond in the affirmative, our client will be notified, and they will make all necessary preparations for the run. One other thing, Herr Schmidt provided me with a device to assist you. He calls it a little black box. Apparently, it can be used to compromise the power and security systems of the run site. If you opt to take the job, be sure to take it with you. Greetings, Herr Amsel. I trust this connection is secure. Naturally, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? Call me Herr Schmidt. Very well, Herr Schmidt. You have some business for me? Indeed, I have a job for your team. A simple matter. Judging by what I've heard of your team, I imagine they will be well suited to the task. Go on. The interests that I represent have learned that AG Chemi Europa has been working on a company-wide project, something very secret, very new. Reliable sources inform me they're keeping a working prototype of this new venture at their Berlin facility. I see. And your employers wish us to acquire this prototype? Naturally. What is this project? If you want my team to grab the prototype, they need to know what they're looking for. Not at liberty to say. I can tell you the prototype is branded Mark 6. I can also tell you that your team will find it on the 25th floor of the Berlin facility in the office of Albrecht Haushofer. Further, I can assist your team in disabling building security and gaining access to the 24th floor. From there, they'll be on their own. Such vagueness can be dangerous, Herr Schmidt. I will not commit my team to a run without a better understanding of what the job entails. Facing such dangers is the purpose of a Shadowrunner, Herr Amsel. Your team will be rewarded handsomely for their services. 20,000 new yen, make it 25,000 or look somewhere else, 2250, whatever. Okay, they argue about it. Very well, I'll pass your offer on to my team. Any further details? Office is locked behind a vault door. Mechanical lock. I'll have a key, little black box, to override the building systems. Enter through the garage, acquire the box, exit through the garage, there'll be a van. Yeah, I'm in. Alright, so I gotta go talk to the doctor. And then go and steal some things from the corporations. What's up, Dante? Right. Oh, cool, my team upgraded. Flashbang or grenade? Yeah, regular grenade. And level 4. Sniper, because I want her to be a sniper. Confirm all. Yes. Fire attunement. Nerve bolt. Confirm. Upgraded trauma kit. Fray armor. Yeah. Cyber eye upgrade and decking boost. Good. Okay. Everybody's upgraded. Brilliant. All right, let's go see what this doctor wants to say. I got your message. What did you want to discuss? Business. I have a job for you. I'm a little surprised. We haven't always seen eye to eye. That's true. We haven't, but I'm confident you're the right woman for the job. Good enough for me. So, let's get down to the brass tacks, shall we? Back before I emigrated here from... Oh, he's Spanish, of course. I don't know how to do a Spanish accent. Back before I immigrated here from my native Spain, I worked in partnership with Berlin-based R&D lab. Okay, I'm gonna make a note. Dr. Xavier Esquivel, Spanish. I'll practice my accent for next time. Our arrangement was that I would bankroll their research, and they in turn would provide me with unique merchandise to sell in my clinics. Go on. 2 years ago, things went sour. My name was slandered, and the fickle mistress that is public perception turned against me. An ugly business, I assure you. Even talking about my fall from grace makes my stomach turn. The injustice of it all is almost too much to bear. I guess it's just he's Antonio Banderas. What did they accuse you of? Hey, what didn't they? Theft, medical malpractice, the sale of stolen goods. Other more colorful accusations that do not bear repeating. But that was then, and this is now. I came to Berlin to escape all that. Of course, I also moved here to be closer to the lab that I'd funded, and the merchandise I am owed. So let me guess. Fetch your merchandise? Jace, and to find out what happened to the lab itself. The facility is locked down, you see. Nearly impenetrable, and I have no idea why. As I was packing to move to Berlin, all was well. 16 hours later, I arrived to discover the building locked tight with my merchandise inside. The Turk, Altug, has been running surveillance on the site since I set up shop here. In that time, no one has entered and no one has left. Whatever went wrong in there, it must have killed the research team. I want you to find a way into the building, recover the cyber tech they were developing, and find out what happened to the researchers. In that order. Alright, let's talk compensation. What's in it for me? I can't afford to pay you in Nguyen, and that's your own fault, by the way. You shut off a good chunk of my revenue when you pulled that stunt down the sewers. But I can give you the first crack at any biotech you recover from the site, and make it available to you at a discount. This is top-of-the-line ware we're talking about, mind you. Better than anything else I've got in stock. And because it's biotech, the essence loss from implanting it will be minimal. It's a good deal. Win-win for you, really. So what's it going to be? Will you take the job or not? Alright, Doc, I'm in. Ah, excellent. The facility you're looking for is the former laboratory of Sutherland Bioscience. Take the U-Bahn to the Audenplatz. Eidenauerplatz. And you're sure to find it. Best of luck. Alright, so many side quests. Let's go and do them. Delicious optional quests. I mean, I think I'm gonna do that one first because it's the least, or the most optional. The least absolutely have to do to finish the game. So let's go find Esquivel's lab. Alright, Glory, Blitz, and Dietrich or Eiger? Dietrich. Yes, friends, let's do this thing. The ride to the Eidenauerplatz is a dismal one. Your only company on the train is an elderly dwarf in a ragged peacoat, and he spends most of his time muttering to himself. When the train rattles to a stop, he slowly rises from his perch and begins to hobble toward the doorway. The station itself isn't much different, an old, broken-down thing at the end of its useful life, feebly tottering towards obsolescence. Like so many of us. This area of Berlin has clearly seen better days. A window of light shines down from the surface, and even that looks stale. Slowly, you begin to climb. Alright. I have all the things that I need, I think. She's got a bunch of kits and a grenade. Blitz has his drone, his Kraftwerk, and his Colt Cobra. I guess we can give him something else too. Another med kit, I guess. And then Dietrich, I'm gonna give him some drugs. Okay. Here we go. I have karma available. I know, but it's not much. No, thank you. I'm cool. The streets above the Adenauer Platz are dark, dismal as Keats has seen better days. Everything here reeks of economic depression and faded glory. Oh, it smells like faded glory. Cool drone. Looming above you is a fortress-like, seemingly impregnable facility. The windows have been shuttered with enormous steel panels, lending the entire building a sinister appearance. That's our target. Shadowrun Bioscience. I wonder what happened in there. Don't know, don't care. Just want to find that BioWare. Wow, it rhymes and everything. I'm with you there. Come on, Chief, let's get this over with. Okay. Force the hydraulics, pound on the door. Yeah, I can't. Even Glory's not going to be able to bust that thing down. Oh, fetid trash. Yeah, there's a grate under there. The garbage pile was concealing a small HVAC vent. The steam that pours out smells much cleaner now that it isn't being filtered through a heap of filth. A dwarf might be able to fit inside the vent, but nothing larger. Send in the drones! Oh cool, a little one-man drone mission. Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop. They're in the ventilation shaft. At the end of a duct, you find a maintenance panel, designed for a big chunky handle suitable for drone operation. Behind the hatch, you find a great rat's nest of monofilament wires. Each wire snakes over and around the others to connect to a different endpoint. Thankfully, all the endpoints are labeled. It doesn't take long to find the wire that governs the power locks for the front door. After a few seconds of fiddling with the wire, you are rewarded with a bright flash and wisp of oily blue smoke. The light next to the words lock status, door F, fizzles out. Street level doors should be accessible now. Back to the streets. Yeah, good thing I fixed that drone. Beauty. Alright, let's go locate that experimental BioWare. We've broken into BioWare labs. Let's go and find out why they fucked up Mass Effect. This terminal appears to contain an inventory control system for Shadowrun Biosciences merchandise. The items are spelled out in amber lettering against a solid black background. Hey, just like this. A glowing cursor awaits your input. Shadowrun Bioscience product and specimen inventory. A. OrgChem wing, tissue banks, organ farm. Ew. B. OrgChem wing, breakdown and analysis. Ship breakdowns in level B, let's go! C. OrgChem wing, replication fabrication. D. Executive wing, contract fulfillment. E. Animal testing wing, special projects. That's never good. This entry details a number of projects that involve invasive testing on awakened animals. There are listings for a number of hellhounds, including their complete medical history. It appears that most of the experimental procedures listed were performed on a subject named Billy, but who or what Billy might be is left undisclosed. Yikes. This entry contains a complete breakdown of the organs waiting in cold storage. A breakdown of organs. To be claimed by clients and investors. Scanning over the list, you see a number of high-end security level enhancements in inventory. BioWare like this would run tens of thousands of yen. If this is what Esquivel was commissioning Shadowrun to produce, he could undercut all of his competitors and still make an ungodly profit. This entry contains notes on Shadowrun's attempts to replicate products previously dissected and studied. According to the information here, Shadowrun achieved a shocking level of success, producing generic versions of a wide variety of commercial and restricted BioWare products. This entry contains a complete log of information about a shaman named Breakdown who seems totally incompetent but is actually really endearing. For some reason, this report is in Germany. Who knows? Actually, at this point, I guess this is after Mirrorshades, so maybe Breakdown is in this room. She got captured looking for, or he got captured looking for a new hand. This entry provides a complete breakdown. Oh, another complete breakdown. Shit, they're two. They cloned them. This entry provides a complete breakdown of the standard organs being grown in the organic chemistry wing of Shadowrun Bioscience. It seems the lab was outfitted with the capacity to mass-produce vat-grown metahuman organs. Alright. Cool, this could get really gross. This terminal governs the animal testing wing of Shadowrun Bioscience. Hey, I wouldn't spoil my own show, or would I? Terminal governs the animal testing wing of Shadowrun Bioscience. Data entries concerning animal test subjects fill the screen. Okay, I don't want to. Ooh, Basilisk. Hellhound testing protocols. Albino basilisk. Okay, cool. So the basilisk was used as the primary focus of a passion project to create a magically active piece of bioware. Neat. So we're probably going to get our first encounter with critters. Oh, this climbs me down. I don't want to go down. No, back up. Get out of the sewer of the bio whatever. So that just leads back where we were. Keycard access. Clearance level B. I can't hack it? This is the hub of the quest. Yeah, executive clearance only, and then this one will probably have a lock too. So I'll have to go and find clearance codes for these things. Okay, only this one is hackable. Unauthorized access detected. Priming weapon systems for pacification. Shit. Pacification robots. Alright, Glory, get your sweet pump going. Dietrich. Throw an aim bonus on that guy. Yeah. Oh, it's shooting grenades at us. Fantastic. This little mortar truck thing. That's cute. Chop it up. Yeah, use your claws. Dietrich, heal yourself. Yeah, Dragon Slayer. Doing pretty good. I'll rend this thing's armor. And how do I use this thing? Oh, control mode. All right. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay. Yeah, no shit. Alright, I guess we'll throw another one, see if it hits. No death. Alright. Yeah, I love that they're pacifying me to death. Yeah, clawed that thing apart. Good work. Okay. Alright, so we have this whole area to explore now. I took out that robot. Ooh. What do I get out of here? 41 new yen. I just found some new yens. It's really weird. Alright. Little dead end area. Oh, hey, a scientist. A wild-eyed young man in a tattered lab coat confronts you. His beard is bushy and unkempt. Ah, my beard, it's so bushy and unkempt. But bare patches of skin show through. Oh my god! It's Stephen Lumpkin! Like a crazy German Stephen Lumpkin. I love this guy. You there! Who are you? How dare you enter my domain? Whoa. If you want to keep breathing, you better back down. No, wait, I'm NightSass. Oh my god, it's totally Steven. Oh god, I gotta screenshot this. Hold on. Oh boy. He too works in the BioWare industry. Like, yeah, it's Victor Kovacs. This is perfect. Oh man. Well, NightSass, I am not pleased to meet you. You stand as a trespasser in my sovereign territory, and you've murdered my citizens. You have invaded my home. Oh, we got a live one here, boss. You're a murderer, a monster. You'll pay. Oh, hold up. Who are you? I'm Philip Rex, the Night King of Sutherland Bioscience. I will have you banished for your transgressions, madam. Banished to the underworld, and left to the ravages of all-powerful Billy. Hold still while I fetch the robots that will banish you. Your peasants opened fire on me. I destroyed them in self-defense. No! They wouldn't do that. They were gentle and kind. You're an outsider. You don't understand the bond of trust and respect we shared. I did my best to make life good for the peasantry. I scrubbed their plastic cases on a daily basis, and I crooned pleasing melodies to ease their troubled minds. But those days are over now. My peasants are dead. You destroyed something beautiful. All right, sire. Sorry about your peasants, but I'm on an important quest. Oh, well, that changes everything. Perilous quests and civilian casualties go together like chocolate and peanut butter. I can't stay mad at you for that. Tell me about this quest of yours, good madam. Leave nothing to the imagination. You have my rapt attention. I need to get my hands on the BioWare prototypes being stored in the executive wing. The executive wing? This is madness! Take this as a warning, noble stranger. If you intend to forge your way into that land of milk and honey, you do so at your own peril. The underworld stands between you and your goal. And the underworld is home to murderous Billy. I think I've read about this Billy. He was Sutherland's albino basilisk, right? Was is right. Now he's much more. A creature of legend. Years of experimentation have remade the beast into the ultimate killing machine. He's smarter than 10 men and 5 times as deadly. If this Billy's standing in the way, I guess I'll just have to kill him. A fool's errand. Heiner tried to kill Billy once. He thought that by eating the beast we could steal its power. Hubris, Billy devoured my friend for his insolence, and the last remaining copy of Key Card E was lost. He was a beautiful fool, that Heiner. I told him we didn't need to eat Billy. We could survive indefinitely on synthesized cardiac tissue and choco nubs. But he wouldn't listen, and and Key Card E was lost. Without it, I can no longer access the executive wing and its expensive snack bar. I have eaten nothing but vat-grown metahuman organs for 1.5 years, stranger. I would kill for a choco nub. Why don't you just leave, you madman? I think I've heard all I need to hear about Billy. Just tell me how to get into the executive wing. Very well, stranger. If you cannot be dissuaded, I will help you. The ragged lab tech... Whoop, he's not saying that. Disappointed. The ragged lab tech fishes in his coat pocket with a bony hand and produces a thin slip of plastic. He presents it to you with a flourish. This is my most prized possession, the incomparable Keycard B. Using this, you can descend to the underworld and face Billy. Should you survive the encounter, search for the long-missing Keycard E. Use it to reopen the executive wing, and I will see to it you are richly rewarded. Okay. You kooky scientist. Let's take a look at the scientist's secret lab first. Paging through the computer's file system, you find a number of archived video feeds from the building's surveillance system. In addition, episodes 1 through 6 of an old Slovakian period fantasy series called Night Kings of Lightning Hold have been saved to the machine's desktop. I know it's Slovakian, but that's how science guy would have pronounced it. I remember that show. It was horrible. I mean, really, really bad. Made Neil York Barbarian look like high art. Me and my buddies at the Schwarzherzen used to get high and laugh at it. Only ran for 7 episodes before it got pulled. Neil York Barbarian is an orc-exploitation show in Shadowrun, in the continuity. According to the computer's file system, each of the episodes has been viewed over 400 times in the last 2 years. The last marathon viewing was this morning. As the video feed kicks in, Philip is engaged in an animated discussion with someone who's standing just outside camera range. You can see his shoes and his shadow, but nothing else. The voice sounds human. You'd guess the off-camera speaker is a man in his early 20s. Look, we have survived this long. If we play our cards right and do proper bit of rationing, I reckon I can live off the executive snack bar for a long time to come. We'll have plenty of fats and sugar. It won't be a problem. We've got mixed nuts for protein. And we can get our vitamins and minerals from diet bars. There aren't many of those, but like I said, we'll ration. I'd be willing to bet that we could hold out for 2 or 3 months with what's stashed away in the snack bar. The schnacken bar. We're sure to be rescued before we run dry. Yeah, you're fooling yourself, man. Ignoring an unpleasant truth rather than facing it, we have to accept the fact we could be stuck in here for the long haul. The snacks are great and all, but they can't be our staple food stuff. We need to stretch them out as far as humanly possible. That means supplementing them with something more substantial. You don't mean... Look, just think of it like farming, right? If we look after our crops, we'll always have food to eat. We have enough supplies on hand to keep the tissue cultures in the org chem wing growing indefinitely. What I'm talking about is growing meat for our own survival. That's all it is. Meta-human meat, Phil. Synthetic hearts and livers and kidneys grown to be implanted into people like you and me. You're talking about eating people parts. It's fucking disgusting and I won't do it. It's very hard to have a conversation with myself in 2 different accents. Unless you fancy dying of malnutrition, you're going to have to. You know that as well as I do. Organ meats are rich in vitamins and minerals. Some science words. Choline, choline, CoQ10, vitamin D, bioavailable iron, all things we're going to need if we're going to survive in the long term. You won't find much vitamin D in licorice sticks and choco nubs. You're talking like they're never going to rescue us. We're in Berlin, Heiner. What day? Who do you think is coming? We need to be prepared to survive here for a long time, maybe years, and that means making the most of the resources at our disposal. You're talking about resorting to cannibalism, man. No, I'm talking about eating meat. I've escaped the 2-accent conversation. I'd eat vat-grown or human meat, whatever. The video feed flickers and winks out. You find yourself deposited back in the main menu. Oh god, there's 4 more of them! An image flickers onto the frame. Philip, leaning against a wall, listlessly chewing on an unidentified hunk of cooked meat. He looks miserable. A drone comes to inspect him and he pushes it away. I'm going now, Phil. No more arguments, okay? There's a long pause. In lieu of responding, Philip takes another bite of meat and gnashes at it with his teeth. I'll kill that fucking thing. You'll see that goddamn basilisk is going down. Once we get into the sewers again, we might be able to find a way out. This is our chance. No, wait, fuck, that's the wrong guy. I'll kill that fucking thing. You'll see. You heard me do it. Philip says nothing. I'm losing my own mind trying to keep up with these people. The video feed flickers onto the screen. Ooh, cool music. In it, you find Philip standing in the corner of the room you're in now. He looks haggard, exhausted, and carries a haunted look. Heiner is notably absent. Cheap, synthesized music pipes in from somewhere off-screen. Philip turns to stare in the direction of where the music came from. A smooth, baritone voice sings out a phrase in Slovak. A half-second later, a different voice shouts a translation in German. Night Kings of Lightning Hold! Oh man, that's it, that's the show. I forgot how bad the dub job was. Philip stares, glassy-eyed, as the show begins. The synthesized music blares. Troll, actor. A deep, trollish voice rumbles out of the media center speakers. I, Titonius Rex, will defend my realm. I do so swear it, before my magic sword Argonar. This I do swear. An alarmingly breathy, elvish voice sings out in response. But Titonius, the Jubathon hordes will smite you if you stay. The people in that valley are but peasants. You needn't throw your life away for them. Flee with me into the enchanted wood of Trallasheen. I love this music. Please, make this stop. My life is sworn to protect those peasants, she-elf. Run back to your enchanted trees, if you will, but a Night King will never flee. But Titonius, her voice comes out in a lilting wail. You cannot die, for I love you. Then go to your father and beseech him to rally his elf troops southwards. For if Titonius Rex falls, Lightning Hold will fall, and Lightning Hold will not fall. The troll drones on, audibly struggling to emote and occasionally tripping over his lines. Overall, the acting quality is roughly on par with what you'd expect from a primary school Christmas pageant. Philip stares at the screen, listlessly chewing his meat. His nose is wrinkled in distaste, and his fists clench and unclench. Mercifully, the video feed cuts to static. The screen flickers, and a video feed of Philip pops onto the screen. He's standing in the corner, watching an episode of Night Kings of Lightning Hold. His jaw hangs slack, and he stares at the screen in rapt attention. But father, Titonius Rex is risking his life, nay, his very soul, to defend Lightning Hold from the Jubathons. His enchanted sword Argonar feeds upon his honor and bravery, and seeks to transform him from a noble Night King into an evil Demon Lord. Philip's lips move, silently mouthing the words as they are spoken. Evidently, he's committed the entire script to memory. Elderly-sounding elf, actor. My darling daughter, that is why I cannot send my troops. Your beloved Titonius Rex hawks the knife's edge between light and darkness every time he draws that devil blade from its scabbard. It is long past time you learned the truth about me, Brenathe. 'Twas I who didst trap the demon lord Kerabork within the blade. Thank you, TikToksy. The elf actress lets out a sharp gasp. Phil mimes the motion, and a tear begins to trace its way down his face. But father, you cannot mean... Yes, my daughter, I was the one they called Thunderspear, the sworn enemy of Titonius Rex's people, the Honga barbarian tribe. It was the only way to It was the only way to save Trallasheen, my darling daughter, Trallasheen and your mother, whom I hid away when you were but a girl. She's still alive, Brenathe. A security drone floats by to inspect Philip. Idly, he reaches out and begins to stroke its casing, petting it as if it were a house cat. The video feed flickers and sputters out, and you find yourself back at the main menu. The screen flickers, and Philip appears on the screen. He appears to be dancing with one of the security drones. The little machine weaves and bobs frantically to avoid colliding with him, and with every motion, the lab tech slides in to fill the empty space. Around and around they go, twirling and writhing across the laboratory floor. There is an enormous smile on Philip's face. And then the lights go dim, and an alarm begins to sound. Thank you, Azarkutsu. Danger! Danger! Intruder detected! Security protocols engaged! Beep, boop, beep. I admire your bravery, noble vassal. But this is my fight. I, Philip Rex, will defend this land with my life. Indeed! With my very soul! Sir, please clear the area. Hostiles inbound. No, noble spirit. It is you who must. I repeat, clear the area. Hostiles inbound. Maybe you're right. I am already a Night King. Perhaps it is your time to shine. I will not rob you of this moment of glory. I will allow you your moment in the sun, and when you return victorious, I will grant you lands and titles to reward your heroism. Please clear the area. Philip turns and steps out of camera range. The drone is joined by two others which wait in a holding position facing the camera. The picture breaks into static and the video feed cuts off. This is a perfect NightSass experience because she's watching these videos of an NPC being totally bananas. Now I just have to dress up like him and take my pants off. Well, my friend, that was weird as hell. Yeah, and he's just gone full Eric. It's fine. It's more fun. I'm just gonna go and... No, let's talk to him some more. Then what do you want? So, you're really into that Night Kings of Lightning Hold show, aren't you? It is my life. My entire life. My reason for being. Wow, must be rough being a big fan and not having seen the ending. You're saying there's more? Yeah. The last episode, before it got cancelled, you know, the hastily written final chapter. The hastily written final chapter, we find out what happens with the Jubathon invasion. I had always thought they'd left the ending to the imagination, like a beautiful dream. But now the dream is over. I will never know peace until I've seen the conclusion for myself. You must help me. You must find a way to show me the final episode. I need it. I'm willing to bet I could do that, Chief. This guy might not know how to disengage the quarantine, but I bet I can. Once we've re-established the building's matrix connection, it'll be no big deal. Be able to download the last episode for him to watch. Nothing else will keep him occupied. Go ahead, fool. Sure thing, Chief. The terminals in this building are all networked together, so I should be able to drop the quarantine from any computer in the place. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is the happiest day of my life. Oh my god. This mission is amazing, BTW. Have Blitz disengage the quarantine protocols. That ain't, Chief. Watch me work. Blitz plugs the cyberdeck in the terminal and punches the escape key. Then he hits the Y key. Building lights flicker. That can't have been it. You have to do something else, right? Jack into the Matrix or something? Nope. That's it. Quarantine disengaged. Now to get Phil the last episode of his bullshit Trid show. His fingers dance over the keypad. A few minutes later, he glances up with a smile. Done and done. The horrible conclusion that terrible show is waiting for Phil in his media center. Do you want to know how it ends? Not particularly. Too bad, because I'm telling you anyway. Right, so, Titonius Rex and his elf sweetie's dad make up. A bunch of elves fight the Jubathons, get their asses kicked. And the whole care about the Demon Lord subplots just drop because the show's fixed budget got cut. In the end, Titonius saves Lightning Hole by rallying a peasant revolt, and it comes out of nowhere, barely making any sense. The whole thing ends this vomit-inducing love scene. It's a goddamn train wreck. It sounds magnificent. Alright, let's go tell Phil. You're back again. Keycard, do you have it? No, I don't, Philip. The quarantine's off. Final episodes of your show's on the computer. Yes! Peace will be known and brought to the land! Philip takes off running in the direction of the records room. Oh my god. Wow, he watched it all right now. I owe you so much, noble stranger. Thanks to you, I know how the story ends. It was more beautiful than I could possibly have hoped. I, Philip Rex, proclaim it to be so. The only remaining desire is to return to the land of plenty that is the executive wing. You have undertaken the task of getting me there, and for that I shall be forever grateful. I'm gonna go. You're a kooky one. Alright, well, let's go to the executive wing. Oh, on my list, let me grab my GM notebook. Things that I might want to include in Mirrorshades. What was it, the Night Kings of Lightning Hold. There we go. Night Kings of Lightning Hold. Okay. So, executive wing. No, wait, I have to go to B. I have to go to clearance B. Boop boop. In we go, everybody. Okay, so we're down in the basement. A Bliss auto injector. Nothing else in this room, eh? Alright. Billy, where are you? Come out and play. Billy. Come out and play. Oh shit. Yeah. Glory's such a badass. She's like, hellhounds? Fuck it, I will get in there and melee them to death. Okay, Blutz, get in. I guess you can just stay and control your drone here. Oh yeah, look at that scary monster. Wow, so much damage. sight. There we go. Oh no! Dietrich, you're on fire! Ah, look out, buddy! Gonna put the fire out! Oh yeah. Killed. Super killed. Mega dead. Good shooting by everybody involved. Just really fantastic work, everybody. You're all really good at your jobs. God, you roll like PCs in Mirrorshades, I guess. So it's appropriate. Thanks, LZT. He is a pretty bad king. I would not have voted for him. Tenacious, I'm still doing German for most characters, but I decided Dietrich is Austrian, so I've been doing the accent for him. Plus, it's just a really fun accent to do. Kind of the same reason that I decided that Blitz would be Scottish, because it's just a fun accent to do. Kick him. All right. Yeah, good job, team. We killed Billy. Kill Bill. Let's get back upstairs. I guess I should go into the English section, or the executive section myself before I go and let that guy in. Yeah, let's check it out. Not really anything in here except this computer. Oh, hi. Hello, Philip. Your Highnessness. You have given me everything, my whole heart's desire. The hidden knowledge of Titonius Rex's victory is mine, and I will be a better ruler for it. And also, I have sugary snacks. I have it all. And thanks to you, noble madam, and thanks to you. Hey, no problem, Phil. What caused the lockdown? A calamitous series of events. It began with a spilled cup of soy calf and ended in terror and blood. There's a long, awkward pause. Good enough for me. Someone spilled soy calf, building shut down. Case closed. Gotta go. Yeah, later. Or maybe never. Bye, Phil. And yeah, that is so Steven. Like, weird. As you emerge, blinking into the light of day, you find yourself standing face to face with a wall of security personnel. A man in an expensive suit raises a megaphone to shout at you. You! Stay right where you are! The megaphone really isn't necessary, man. I'm standing right here. You will place the stolen bioware samples you're carrying on the ground and lie on your belly with your hands on your head. Do it now, or I will order my men to open fire. I don't think so. Any last words before I put you in the ground? Idiot Shadowrunner! You people don't know when to keep your mouth shut. Men, open fire! A shrill voice crackles over the building's intercom. It reverberates. Oh my god, this is amazing. You will not threaten this woman, Jubathon dog! The fuck? Too long have my people lived in fear of your aggression. I, Philip Rex, will protect this land from your mongrel deprivations. And so too will Muggsy. You will join us in our quest, Muggsy. The corporate spokesman turns to address the security officers behind him. You two, enter the building. Find whoever's on that intercom. Silence him. Yes, sir. And as for you... The lab tech's voice rings from the speakers. Underneath it, you can hear the distinctive sound of fingers hammering on a keyboard. Peasants, arise and defend your home. You need only believe in yourselves. The power is yours. This is madness. While the music is playing. Oh my god. Oh, this is the best mission ever. Here's to you, Lightning Hold. It's so good. I love that it's just like playing over the speakers while we fight. Oh no! A grenade! Ooh, fire spirit. I guess I'll summon some spirits too. Go, peasants! Defend your land from these invaders! Man in suit. Let's get around here. Hiya! I too am in the fire elemental industry. Yeah, NightSass standing out in the open, firing in full auto, just like NightSass does. Oh, everybody's getting shot and stuff. We should probably have spread out a little. Oh well. Yeah! Again! Ha! Oh, Blitz. There we go. Finally burned them to death. Oh, suit guy. Get him, peasants, get him! Shoot him with your guns. Yeah. Suck it. Glory just going toe-to-toe with a creature made entirely out of flame. Alright, let's, I don't know, give Glory an aim boost, I guess? Okay, get some help in here. Some hot fire on fire action. I love the elemental is the last thing. There we go. Alright, it's done. As the smoke begins to clear, a cry of jubilation, huzzah! Sounds out of the Sutherland Bioscience Building's intercom system. We've done it! We've done it, my friends! The Jubathon hordes have been defeated! With this great victory, I declare a new age of exploration and commerce. My peasants will form trade agreements with our neighboring kingdoms for the betterment of all. Yeah, Phil. Hope that works out for you. Farewell, stalwart madam. We will remember you always. You hear the rustling sound of Phil pushing himself away from the intercom. A few seconds later, the building's external speakers fall silent. What the actual fuck was that mission? That was amazing. I need a break after that. That was beautiful. Thank you for joining me on that ridiculous journey, everybody. I'm gonna go and grab a glass of water. You should take a break too. Just literally let that percolate. Let that sink in. The great emotive value of that mission. And I will be right back in just a couple minutes, and we will pick up where we left off with more Shadowrun Dragonfall.